Hello everyone. Today we are going to present about how to manage your company effectively. Effective management is the backbone of successful organizations. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing business landscape, managers face unprecedented challenges. To thrive, they must balance strategy, teamwork, and adaptability. This presentation will provide actionable insights and practical strategies for managing effectively, covering key areas such as goal settings and prioritization, leadership and communication, team building and motivation, and last but not least, decision making. And there is takeaways, which is enhance leadership skills, improve team performance, increase productivity, and last but not least, data-driven decision making. So let's dive into the essentials of managing effectively.
Managing effectively includes the following important knowledge points. Goal setting. Clear, measurable, and time-bound goals are the foundation of effective management. For example, enterprise managers set a goal like increasing the sales value by 20% in this quarter, which can provide a clear direction for the team to strive for. Goals need to comply with SMART principle, namely specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Management. It is necessary to learn to prioritize tasks. Tools such as the Eisenhower matrix for quadrant rule can be used to divide tasks into four cat, cat, categories: urgent and important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, so as to allocate time reasonably for handling them. Avoid pro procrastination and adopt techniques like the Pomodoro technique to concentrate and complete task segment efficiently in a short period of time. Personal management. Understand the skills and strengths of team members and assign work tasks according to their characteristics to make the best use of their talents. For instance, assign employees who are good at data uh, analyze to data processing projects, provide timely feedback, including positive recognition and constructive criticism to motivate employees' growth. Meanwhile, pay attention to communication skills and create a positive working atmosphere. Resource management. Effectively manage physical resources such as fund and equipment, reasonably prepare the budget, and monitor the flow of funds to ensure the effective utilization of resources. For information resources, establish good information collection, storage, and sharing mechanism to ensure that team members can obtain the necessary information. The next one, decision-making ability. When faced with multiple options, be able to make wise decisions based on sufficient information and analyze. This may involve tools and methods such as cost-benefit analysis and risk assessment. Also have the courage to bear the consequences of decisions when problems arise in decisions. Be able to adjust strategies in a timely manner. In managing effectively, personal management is a crucial aspect. Firstly, it's about understanding team members. This means that managers need to be clear about each member's skills, knowledge level, work experience, personality traits, and strengths. For example, they can comprehensively understand them through daily work observation, employee performance evolutions, one-on-one communication with employees, and so on. Only in this way can managers assign appropriate positions according to the characteristic of members, just like assembling a football team. For example, members who are creative and have active minds can be arranged to participate in brainstorming and product innovation work, while employees with strong execution ability and an attention to detail are more suitable for positions in project follow-up and quality control. Secondly, it's about task assignment. It's necessary to ensure that work tasks may match the ability of employees so as to make the best use of their talents. If the tasks are too easy, employees may feel bored and unfulfillable. If the tasks are too difficult, it's easy for employees to feel frustrated. For instance, for a novice graphic designer who has just joined the company, some basic typesetting and simple graphic design tasks can be arranged first. As his ability improves, he can then be responsible for complex brand visual design projects. Providing timely feedback is also extremely important. Positive feedback can enhance employees' self-confidence and motivation. For example, when an employee successfully completes an important project or shows outstanding merits in work, the manager should give timely recognition, such as you performed extremely well in client communication this game. Your grasp of clients' needs was very accurate and played a crucial role in helping us win this project. Meanwhile, constructively criticism is also indispensable. However, when giving criticism, attention should be paid to ways and means focusing on behaviors and results rather than targeting individuals. For example, the data part of the report you submitted this game is a bit chaotic, which may affect our subsequent decisions. I hope you can pay more attention to the organization and the presentation of data next time. Communication skill cannot be ignored in personal management either. Managers should be good at listening to employees' ideas, opinions, and needs. It's like opening a two-way channel through which employees can feel respected and thus be more actively engaged in work. For example, regular team meets can be organized to let employees share work progress and problems they encounter, or special communication channels can be set up, such as suggestion boxes or one-on-one communication time. Moreover, managers should create a positive working atmosphere, encouraging teamwork and reduce internal contradictions and conflicts. Team building activity can be organized to cultivate the tacit understanding and cooperative.
In the resource management part of managing effectively, it mainly involves two aspects. One is physical resources and information resources. The first part is physical resource management. And the first part of physical resource management is fund management. And in fund management, there is budget preparation. This is the starting point of fund management. Managers need to estimate all revenues and expenditures within a certain period, such as fiscal year or a project cycle, and list in detail every possible expense, like employee salaries, office equipment purchases, travel expenses, and etc. For example, when a small advertising agency is preparing a budget for a new client project, it has to consider many factors, such as the labor costs of the creative design team, the cost of advertising production materials, and the fees of advertising platforms. Budget preparation should be precise and reasonable. It should neither be too loose, which may lead to waste of funds, nor too tight to prevent the project from being carried out smoothly. The second part is cost control. Monitoring the flow of funds is crucial during the project implementation or daily operation. Managers should always keep an eye on the changes in costs and ensure that every expenditure complies with the budget plan. For instance, by comparing the prices of different suppliers, they can choose raw material or services with the highest cost performance ratio to reduce procurement costs. Meanwhile, unnecessary expenditures should be strictly controlled, such as reducing non essential meeting expenses and the waste of office supplies. Second part is fund utilization efficiency. Efficiently using funds means making every sum of money play its maximum value. For example, when an enterprise has abundant funds, it can consider making some stable investments to increase profits. Or it can use the funds for improving employee skill training. In the long run, this will help improve employees' work efficiency and the enterprise competitiveness. The third part is equipment management. In equipment management, equipment planning, and procurement, managers should determine what equipment is needed, as well as its specification and quantities according to the actual needs of the enterprise or the project. When purchasing, they should conduct thorough market research and choose equipment that is reliable in quality, reasonable in price, and has good after sales service. For example, when a manufacturing enterprise is purchasing new production line equipment, it needs to consider many factors such as the production efficiency of the equipment, whether it met environmental protection requirements, and its compatibility with existing equipment. The last part is equipment maintenance and update. Regularly maintaining and servicing the equipment to extend its service life and reducing the equipment failure rate. For example, arranging professional personnel to conduct regular system updates, hardware inspections, and other maintenance work on office computers. Meanwhile, outdated or inefficient equipment should be updated in a timely manner to improve the overall work efficiency. For instance, when the performance of an enterprise's server can no longer meet business requirements, it should be upgraded or replaced in time. And the next part is information resource management. In information resource management, we have information collection. This basically means determining information needs, clearly defining what information is needed by the enterprise or the team in the process of operation, decision making, and etc. For example, the marketing department needs to collect informations on customer needs, competitors' movements, and market trends, and etc. The research and development department needs to know about the latest technological progresses, industry standards, and etc. The second part is diversifying collection channels. Information can be collected through various ways, such as market research. This includes questionnaires, interviews, and etc. Industry reports, web data mining, internal employee feedback, and etc. For example, e-commerce enterprises can collect information on users' consumption habits and preferences by analyzing users' browsing behavior and purchase records on its website. The second part of information resource management is information storage. In information storage, we can select our appropriate storage methods. We can choose suitable storage media and system according to the type, scale, and importance of the information. For example, for important contact documents, financial data, and etc., an enterprise level data storage server can be adopted and regular backups can be made. For general work documents, cloud storage services can be used to facilitate employee sharing and access. The next part is information security protection. The protection of the security and integrity of information and preventing information leakage, damage, or loss. This includes adopting technical measures such as data encryption, access control, firewalls, and etc., as well as formulating strict information security management systems. For example, financial institutions encrypt and store sensitive data, such as clients' accounts information, and strictly limiting the access rights of internal employees. The second part is information sharing and utilization. Establishing a sharing mechanism, building a good information sharing platform to enable team members to obtain and exchanging information conveniently and quickly. For example, through an enterprise's internal knowledge base system, employees can upload and download various work documents, experiencing sharing materials, and etc. We can do this by using instant messaging tools to set up work groups. It is convenient for team members to communicate information in real time. And last but not least, of information resource and management, we have promoting information utilization, encouraging employees to make full use of the collected information to support work decisions. For example, product managers can use market research information to optimize product functions and designs, and sales team.
So, in managing effectively, decision making ability is a crucial quality for managers, mainly including the following important knowledge points. First, making decisions based on information and analysis. Collecting sufficient information. Managers need to obtain information from multiple channels, including market research, financial data, employee feedback, and industry trends. For example, when a manager of a catering enterprise is considering launching new dishes, he or she should collect information on customers' taste preference, which can be obtained through the customer questionnaires. The cost and supply situation of raw materials by communicating with suppliers or referring to market prices, and the dishes of competitors by conducting on-site inspection of competing restaurants or checking food recommendation platforms. Applying analytical tools. Use appropriate analytical methods to process the collected information. For instance, cost benefit analysis is used to evaluate the economic feasibility of different decision making options. If a manager wants to decide whether to purchase new equipment, he or she needs to calculate the increased revenue brought by the improvement in production efficiency of the new equipment, as well as the cost of purchasing and using the equipment, including the equipment price, maintenance costs, cost of training employees to use the equipment, and the other. So, as to judge whether the decision is profitable. Risk assessment is also an important analytical tool. For example, when developing a new business area, it is necessary to assess technological risk, market risk, and then policy risk, and then the other more. Tools such as the risk matrix can be used to quantify the probability of risk occurring and the degree of their impact in order to determine whether it is worth taking this risk to promote decision. 2. Making wise decisions. So, weighing the pros and cons when faced with multiple options, managers should be clear about the advantage and disadvantage of each option. For example, in the decision making of enterprise expansion, choosing to build a new factory can be better, meet market demand, and expand the production scale. But it may face risk such as large capital investment, a long construction period, and market change. While choosing to outsource, production can reduce capital pressure and construction risk, but it may face problems such as increased difficulty in quality control and excessive dependence on suppliers. Managers need to comprehensively consider these factors and choose the option that best conforms to the enterprise's strategic goals and the current actual situation. Considering long term and short term interests, effective decision making should not only focus on immediate interests, but also consider the impact on the long term development of the enterprise. For example, in terms of employee training, in the short term, investing in training funds and time may reduce the current work output, but in the long term, after employees' skills are improved, they can improve work efficiency, innovation, ability, and loyalty, which is beneficially to the sustainable development of the enterprise. Therefore, managers should balance short-term and long-term interests and make decisions that are most beneficial to the overall development of the enterprise. Third, bearing the consequences of decisions. Having a sense of responsibility once a decision is made. Managers should have the courage to take responsibility. For example, if the decision leads to project failure or losses, managers should not shirk responsibility but should stand up and actively face the problem. This is not only reflects the integrity and sense of responsibility of managers but also helps maintain the trust and stability of the team. Adjusting strategies in a timely manner when problems arise in decision or when the external environment changes. Managers should be able to adjust the direction of decisions in a timely manner. For example, when a new product launched by an internet company fails to achieve the expected response in the market, managers need to quickly analyze the reasons, which is maybe that the product functions do not meet user needs. The marketing strategy is wrong. Then, the based on the analysis results, adjusting the product functions, price strategy, or promotion channels in a timely manner to adapt to market changes, reduce losses, and strive for success. So maybe that's for all from our group. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Before we end, please give us some time to give rhymes. Ayu Ting Ting is still eating. Thank you for everything. See you next time. Bye.